So hi guys, so let's see about the some of the key points of the previous year questions on the topic of union and its territory from the Indian Constitution. So which was the part one of the Indian Constitution. So in 1960, Maharashtra becomes the 14th state from which was separated from the Gujarat. In the same year, Gujarat became the 15th state. So this separation has happened in 1960. So then in 1963, Nagaland becomes the 16th state, and hereafter it is 16 like 17, 18 likewise. So 1966, Punjab became a separate state. So in 1971, Himachal Pradesh, 1972, Manipur. So same 1972, this three has been implemented on the same year: Manipur, Meghalaya, and Tripura. So 1975, Sikkim, 1981, Goa. So this is like 17th state and 18th, 19th, 20 likewise. So then the important one, Telangana bill. So the Telangana bill was accepted by the Lok Sabha on the February 18, 2014, which was accepted by the Rajya Sabha on February 20, 2014, which was after the 2 days where Lok Sabha has accepted that bill. So which was approved by the president on the March 1, 2014. So after 10 days where the Rajya Sabha has been approved that bill. So then the Telangana becomes the 29th state of India on June 2, 2014. So for this, Sri Krishnan committee has been formed to have a discussion on whether we need to have a separate state of Telangana or not. So Sri Krishna committee. So basically Sri Krishna was the former Chief Justice of India. So having him as a head, so this committee was formed to had a discussion of whether the Telangana is needed or not. So the next one is Jharkhand. So Jharkhand was separated from the Bihar on November 15, 2000, and Jharkhand is called as the land of the forest. So Jharkhand was called as land of the forest, and Uttarakhand was separated from the Uttar Pradesh, which was called as Uttaranchal. So this separation has happened on November 8, 2000. So where the Uttarakhand has been separated from the northwest of Uttar Pradesh. Then Chhattisgarh. So Chhattisgarh was separated from the Madhya Pradesh on November 1, 2000. It is a based on the landlocked state. What is landlocked state means? So if there is no sea or if there is no sea around a state, then it is called as landlocked state. Basically, a state is surrounded by another states, so which is called as landlocked state. So Himachal Pradesh was formed during the time of the constitution, so January 26, 1950. It's under the part C of the state. So basically India is divided into part A, part B, part C, and part D. So likewise, Himachal Pradesh was presented in the part C states at that time. So in November 1, 1950, 56 it became the union territory. So in November 1, 1966, so after 10 years, the hilly areas of Punjab was added to it. Then in 1971, January 25, it becomes the 18th state of India. So Northeastern Region Areas Reorganization Act. So this is one of the important act. So which was signed in 1971. So under this act, on 21st January 1972, Manipur, Tripura, Meghalaya, all of three becomes the states under the Act 48 under this act. So based on the Northeastern Region Areas Reorganization Act, so these three states, Manipur, Tripura, and Meghalaya, become the separate states. So in 2025, they are celebrating their 48th statehood day. So according to its 2011 census, the literacy rate of Tripura is 87.75. This is an additional information. And clouded leopard national park was famous in Tripura. The next one is Bombay Reorganization Act, so which was passed on the May 1, 1960. So at the time of constitution, out of four parts, I said it before, right? India was divided into four parts like A, B, C, D. Bombay is under the Part A list of states. Then in January 2020, Ladakh is an union territory. So on January 26, 2020, Daman and Diu and Dadra Nagar Haveli combined to form a single union territories, DND and DNNH. So before that, it becomes a two separate things. So after that, both Daman and Diu, Dadra Nagar Haveli became a single union territory. So Pondicherry changed to Puducherry. The name of Pondicherry was changed to Puducherry on 20th September 2006. It consists of Pondicherry, Karaikal, Mahe, and Yanam. So Chandigarh was the capital of Punjab and Haryana. So Punjab and Haryana both have a single capital which is called as Chandigarh. So during the time of the constitution, there are 552 princely states. So which was ruled by some of the kings. So out of which 549 princely states joined with India. So there are three princely states are remaining as below. So the first one is Hyderabad, which was joined to India on the police action during the Operation Polo, which was happened on the 13th September 1948, whereas the Indian army surrounded Pakistan on the 17th September 1948. The rule of Hyderabad Nizam was ended. So in that princely state, Hyderabad Nizam was the ruler. So on 17th September 1948, his rule was ended, and Hyderabad was included in the Indian Federation. So the next one is Junagadh, so which is called a referendum based on the people voting there. So next one is Kashmir. Here, instrument of accession signed between India and the ruler of the Kashmir. So Mizoram became the 23rd state on the February 1987. Arunachal becomes the 24th state on February 1987, and Goa becomes the 25th state on May 1987. So 1987, three state has been added. So Daman and Diu, Dadra Nagar Haveli, merger of Union Territories Bill 2019 was happened. So after that, both of them joined to form a single Union Territory. For this bill, which was accepted by the Lok Sabha on the November 27, 2019, and accepted by Rajya Sabha on the December 3rd of 2019. So the first territory to be part of the Indian after independence is the Dadra Nagar Haveli, which was added on the 10th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1961, which is acted as the Union Territory. So till 1954, Puducherry was ruled by French. So during the 14th Constitutional Amendment of 1962, it became a Union Territory and have the 4 districts. So the 4 districts we have seen before, so which is Pondicherry, Karaikal, Mahe and Yanam. So the next one is Goa became the Union Territory in 12th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1961, and in 56th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1987 it becomes a separate state. So Sikkim became the associate state in 35th CAA, which is Constitutional Amendment Act of 1974. King Chayal was at that time. So in 36th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1975 it becomes a state. So the Union Territory of Ladakh have two districts. The one is Kargil and another one is Leh, which is the capital of the Ladakh. So Ladakh High Court is in Jammu and Kashmir. So these are the some of the key points of the topic Union and its territory from the Indian Constitution. So thank you.